I will, I will say though, I feel like Tobe is more of a master at those games though. So I feel like him saying 7 and 9 is because he's good at those games because he's played them so much. That's why
Yeah,
I
he realized
that
afterwards. He realized afterwards.
that's
He was
why
like, "Oh, I
that's why I recommended Powered Up because that's like the very first one I played. But like 10 is the one I really liked a lot too. But I feel like 10 is kind of hard though. Like it's still hard even on easy mode. So I'm like Powered Up is a little bit better. I still don't think you like Powered Up that much. You don't really like the franchise that it is, but I think you'd find it tolerable. You'd probably like the voice acting and stuff at least. You'd probably like that at least because it does have a more of a
don't know."
engaging story. But
All I know is that they're weird about roll in that game, which is upsetting. But whatever, I guess. I don't know.
well, you
Aside
get
from that, it,
I mean, you can avoid it though because you don't have to download the costumes. It's not like something you have to have.
yeah,
Roll doesn't show up in a bikini in the game if unless you download the mod for it. It is kind of weird, but like it doesn't like in the game. She's just like a side character. She's barely in the game. You barely see her,
that's cool.
so it's not like that. But you can download Proto Man. They have all Proto Man was playable. That was cool.
That's cool.
I like that a lot. Sorry, I got you all heated about Mega Man. Hey,
It's fine. It was my own fault. It's not that big of a deal.
don't worry about it though. You don't have to like everything.
I know. It's just why it's like There's another thing, right? Because I tried Castlevania Symphony of the Night like once, like one
Oh,
night. I wasn't in like the best mood for it, so I didn't really have the best opinion on it. But it was like
yeah.
another thing where it's like these people keep recommending like all these like classical kind of games that have a specific kind of feel to them, and I feel like they just underestimate everything about
Uh,
video games and how people act as shit. And it's like
See what
it's
I?
like okay, they called Symphony of the Night a story, but a more story Castlevania. Then I asked Tobe about it. He's like, this game is not that story focused at all. And I'm like, okay, so they just fucking lied to me, I guess. And that was really annoying. And then
Yeah.
another fucking problem is that I was asked about fucking I don't know. And then I only learned that the only fucking story-based titles are the ones that they are the fucking GBA bullshit ones. And so when they fucking did GBA, and that's when the series fucking died, more or less. And so
Hmm.
so I was like, what's the point?
Hmm.
Why do I want to get into this right now if it's just gonna be fucking most of it's not gonna be story related? And like I want to know because
Sure.
it has an interesting looking world. It's like fuck.
Well, you can watch the anime.
I guess I know Vivi liked it. Vivi doesn't even play fucking Castlevania. They watched it.
I mean, the anime basically adapts the first kind of Castlevania game, like canonically. It adapts Castlevania 3. So I mean, technically, it's an order. It's the beginning. You'll get to see the world fleshed out more.
That's nice at
But
least.
usually, I don't want to say I have better opinions than people, Nimble, but usually when I feel like I kind of know what you like, maybe, and I know it would be easier for you to begin with. So I wouldn't recommend Symphony of the Night as your first Castlevania game. I don't really like Symphony of the Night that much, but
I learned
also
that the hard way, I guess.
yeah, I'm just saying a lot of Castlevania fans don't really think about it though. I don't know, they don't think about outsiders coming. They just expect everybody to like kind of have a base knowledge of it, kind of.
I
But
guess so.
like,
I don't know.
I do kind of struggle to think though for Castlevania in general because they're all kind of hard, frustrating games. So like, maybe if you want,
I don't know if I'll ever check the series out or not. I don't know, probably
I
won't,
don't know.
but maybe one day.
I'd probably recommend the anime if anything. I mean, you could probably watch it with Vivi too if they want to watch it with you. So,
All I know is that every fucking person that talks about the anime is that like online is like this is the most horrible thing ever. And I was like, okay.
oh, I heard it was good.
I mean, I hear it's good, but it's like this is what I brought up. The same people that were like talking about all this bullshit. They're like, dude, that Castlevania anime does not respect anything about Castlevania. Only the only people that like it aren't even fans of the fucking series. I'm like, okay then, I guess. So,
Yeah, that's the
gatekeeping or whatever.
that's
Whatever.
that's the that's the anti woke people. Just as a warning, that's a dog whistle. I'm not kidding. That's a dog whistle. That's how they explain it. But they don't like that show because there's people of color in it, and it has like LGBT stuff in it. That's why they don't like it.
Alright. Understood then. I probably will watch it then.
Yeah. And that's how a lot of Castlevania fans are typically on the older side. There's also two different Castlevania animes too. The newer one is the one that that people complain about. It's too woke. The older one nobody really complained about. That's the one with starring Trevor Belmont. I don't know what this new one's about really. I haven't seen it, but I don't know. Vivi'd probably know more. They probably know more. So
Yeah, they only seen the first season, so.
yeah, because there's
I
one.
want to watch the second season at some point.
Yeah, because I think there's like 3 seasons of the Castlevania 3 show, and I think they made a new show that's a different Castlevania game they're adapting.
I see.
And that's the one I think that's getting the anti-woke crap thrown at it. So, that's all I know.
Very dead.
No, Ripto, come back! Oh, a memory card. Just kidding. Kind of looked like one. Yeah. I can sniff that shit out from like a mile away now, though.
You know what's so funny to me?
What?
Because it's fucking because these people are also Star Fox fans, and I think it's funny that anyone that likes Star Fox would be against anything LGBTQ, because that series is the most fucking gay thing ever.
That is insane. Fucking 4 men living together in space. There's some gay shit that happens in that fucking ship, dude. I do like Alora's I do like Alora's voice in this game better.
Yeah, she has a good voice here. I don't know. Again, I feel like the nuance and the PS1 voice acting was a lot nicer in 2 and 3.
Yeah, everything sounds too. Yeah, everything sounds too nice and reignited. Not that it's bad though. I mean, some of it's bad, but Spyro sounds fine.
Yeah.
Alora sounds fine in the remake.
Yeah, I still think that cutscene's funny. He just like, okay, they congratulate him. He finally gets a little seat just to lay on and sleep in, and he immediately wakes up. He's like, "Where? Like, huh?" Like, I guess if he's like had like the most like well rested sleep, even though it was like just 5 seconds.
He can't stand not being the center of attention for 5 seconds. That little fuck. That sick fucking bastard. I like Tom Kenny voicing him. He's funny.
Why'd they make like the professor like have squint eyes in the Reignited trilogy?
They wanted to make it more racist. Just kidding. I say, you know what? This character we want to make more racist.
Moneybags, he betrayed us.
Wow. It's really funny to think that this guy barks as Odie from Garfield. He's voiced Odie in everything for the past 40 years, since the very beginning. It's insane.
That is very insane.
I like Greg Berger. I'm pretty sure he voices the guy from All Real Monsters too. The white guy, the boss guy.
Oh, I think he's blue.
Or whatever color he is, I don't remember. You know who I'm talking about, the weird freak guy. I know he voices somebody on that show. Let me see who he voices.
Moneybags gets thrown out again.
Yeah, that's what he gets.
Yeah,
yeah, Greg Berger voices the Grumble. He voices him, the guy with the goatee.
The Grumble, yeah.
He does voice him.
Very homoerotic character.
Sure. I love that shit, dude. Why don't they make homoerotic characters anymore?
I don't know. Maybe I don't. Does the LGBT community don't like those characters or something?
No, dude.
Like the evil ones, but
dude,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the devil from like Cow and Chicken is like a mascot at like pride parades. They love those. They love that shit.
Yeah, I would assume they would. So it's probably fine. I don't know. I guess maybe because it's too woke now. Those characters are too woke now, so they just don't do it. I don't know.
We're regressing as a society. That's why. Yeah. But at least Spyro still supports the LGBT, right?
Yeah. I think it's really funny that the Reignited trilogy has a bunch of cheat codes for like different things, like
turn Spyro gay,
like big head mode and like colors that you can be instead of purple.
And
then it has like, for some reason, only the Switch version of the game has a cheat code for like rainbow sunglasses. I think that's funny. It's only Nintendo Switch version that has it. They're
basically calling Nintendo gay. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of console rivalry, right?
Kind of.
Nintendo's gay, dude. Dude, I can't believe this is like this is like a sick game, dude.
Like a sicko game for sickos like me.
Yeah. There's like a sick freak that plays this shit. Just kidding. Yeah, just kidding. I don't know. There's some games I don't like, but I just don't care if I don't like something anymore, mostly. I try to be nice about it, though. I do sometimes get frustrated wondering why people don't get something, though. Like, even if somebody doesn't like it, it's like, why don't you understand it, at least?
Yeah.
I feel like nuance is dead in this society.
It might be somewhat. People want everything spelled out, and like, yeah, sometimes I need it to be, and depending on the thing, like, if I'm like playing like a game that like spells out a lot of stuff, I'm not in a purposely doesn't let me think too much for myself all the time, and I'm probably gonna get confused because if I don't know something, because everything else spells it out to me, I might fuck up. But like, I don't know. It's just like, I think it depends, like, because I'm fine with hand-holding stuff sometimes. I'm okay with being straightforward. But I do feel like there's a lot of nuances that sometimes should still kind of exist. I guess in some things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It just feels like nuance is dying, though.
Yeah.
And whenever it's like I don't like Breath of the Wild. I hate it. I think it's boring as fuck. I still think it's a great game. I just don't like it. It's not for me. But, you know, you can acknowledge something's still good even if you don't like it.
Yeah.
You'll find the head bash may help you out on some tasks that were impossible before.
I mean, look at, does it VV like Breath of the Wild?
Good luck.
I think they had it. I'm pretty sure they had it. I know they had talk, but I think they had Breath of the Wild. Yeah.
They liked it though, right? Like the games. I don't remember if
I'm pretty sure. They do. They also don't really hate. I mean, they're disappointed with talk, but they don't. But they're happy they got as much as they could out of it.
I was just wondering.
Because, you know, they paid a lot for that game, and they were like, I at least want to get my money's worth out of it before I stop playing it, because they were disappointed with how they did the story, because the story is really fucking terrible in that game. But yeah,
they're bad with everything. Dude, if Ocarina of Time remake, if they show gameplay of that and it looks like Breath of the Wild, I might kill myself, dude. Just kidding, I'm not going to. But I'll be very, very sad. I might cry.
I don't think they would do that, but it's Nintendo, so I don't know.
Dude, I would actually tear up, dude. I about teared up when I saw that Shrek trailer today. I was like,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I
like Shrek too.
I was listening to that shit. I was like, oh my god, they're doing it. They're doing a Disney sequel for Shrek, but it's gonna be fucking terrible. I rewatched the trailer so many times. You know what I noticed? They're retreading things from Shrek 2, from Shrek 1. They're basically just doing the plot, because like they're going to retreading the plot. They're just doing Shrek instead is Shrek and Fiona are now her parents now instead. It's like, why the fuck would they do that? That makes no sense. The entire fucking franchise was about what her parents did was wrong. Why would they do that? It makes no sense. Why would they? I don't think Shrek and Fiona would ever be like, no, you're not like us, so you're a freak. No, Shrek won't do that. Shrek always never. He was a reject. Why would he be rejecting people? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. No, I don't know.
And
the only thing I really liked about that was was at least the start with the fairy tale book at least being a nod in design for Shrek being from the actual Shrek book.
That's true.
That's the only thing I really liked from it.
Yeah. And I don't mind the idea of like a grosser place to go, like further away. It kind of looked like the Shrek test footage in a way, the city that he was in. Remember in that?
Yeah.
It kind of looked like that, like the. But my thing is like it's just like, it just looks like a retread of Shrek 2. So is this gonna be a best of Shrek? So just they're gonna reuse plot points, and this will be like a safe sequel. Apparently,
I'm not feeling it. I probably won't even watch it.
I'll probably watch it and I'll hate it, but I hope it's good. But apparently, this was supposed to be a live action hybrid, and they redid it. So thank God it's not that. And apparently, Lord Farquaad was gonna be the villain in that. Apparently, the villain in this version of the movie is Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, interesting. That's really funny, actually, because fucking the Shrek 2 video game.
Yeah.
Games at the time.
They're gonna
like Little Red Riding Hood is like an OC. And she's like a fucking. They're like buddy.
Yeah. They're gonna ignore that though, which is funny.
I know. It just. I
I
hope it's good.
I
I
hope it
hope it's good,
is.
especially for you. But yeah, I don't have as much hope as I don't have nearly as much hope
I don't.
either.
I feel like my problem with society right now. It sounds. I don't know why I'm judging society off of Shrek trailer, but it's like we're getting to a point where we're starting to get back.
Okay.
We're starting to get to the point where we're like we're going to start silencing the weak. We're not going to let them speak up anymore. You know what I'm saying? So like being the rejects of society is going to be frowned upon. Like not being like everybody else is starting to be frowned upon again. You know, where like back when we were kids, it was like being weird and stuff. That's why video games are so safe now and movies are so safe now. Like Shrek was like groundbreaking for the time because there's never a movie that was like a kid movie like that touched on those themes before of like being different but still being like a person. I gave those kind of people a voice. That's what's important about it. It's like seeing Shrek regress to that to tell a new safe bland sequel was just like Shrek wouldn't naturally progress to that. That wouldn't be a problem for him. Like naturally. So that's just kind of sad for me to see that. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into this. It just kind of speaks to me where it's like things are kind of cyclical, and things aren't getting better.
Yeah, I understand.
And it's like,
It's a real shame. This kind of does remind me of another movie, because the way you just described Shrek does remind me of another movie, but Shinbone Alley, which is
I've never even heard of that.
I forget who worked on it, but it's not that much of a kids film, but it's a film about based off a book, kind of like Shrek, how that kind of is, but I think it's more directly based off like a book, but it's like it's a book about a cat and a flea who was originally human, but it was mostly about the cat, and it's mostly about how the flea is trying to make the cat more of a person who of like the flea is trying to make the cat more of someone who fits more society standards because they're more of because they're a sleazy person who's very they sleep around. They
Mm,
just kind of just do whatever makes them happy. They're not very responsible.
no morals.
And like I guess like it's not the best example because they are kind of a shitty person in some ways, but they're not. But they're very likable still. But the movie kind of ends more or less with the idea that like it's okay to just not be what It's okay to not be a part of the more cleaner society, I guess, and just do everything that a kitty cat should, or it's okay to be like a wild person and just as long as you're not hurting no one and you're not hurting
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, see, that's fair. Like, do what you want as long as you don't hurt anybody or yourself.
The
It's like,
flea learns that at the end, he respects his friend because he is it's like that's a big part of it. It's like a big part of it is their friendship, more or less. Even if the flea has like a crush on the cat, which is kind of stupid, but whatever.
yeah. Crush on the. That's funny. I like that part. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's funny as hell.
It does have the voice of Fred Flintstone in it, and he fucks the cat because he's another cat.
Oh my god, that's cool. Like the original
Yeah,
voice of Red Flintstone, like the
yeah, it's
original.
the original voice of Fred Flintstone. He plays us as this big burly blue cat.
Hmm.
And he's like this big a-hole, but he's funny.
It is funny because that's just like his actual voice, but like now people mimic that voice. Isn't that weird to think about?
Weird.
It's like that's like Winnie the Pooh. Like the guy who voiced Winnie the Pooh just sounded like that.
Yeah.
Like he just sounded like that naturally. Like sure he played the softness up a bit, but like but people like Jim Cummings does an impression. He doesn't talk like Pooh. It's kind of crazy. And like Joseph Hanna, I think it was just or not Joseph Hanna. Wait, what's the name? Hanna Barbera. What is it? It's Joseph Barbera. I forget who's who.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, you glitched.
Yeah.
Well, whoever.
I'm trying to look further where the last stuff is.
I'm good. I don't remember what I was even talking about anymore. But I don't know. It's just sad to see that people are getting pushed down without a voice. It's like, no. The little guy needs to have a voice too, right?
Yeah, they always do need that. I don't know. Everyone should have the voice to say what they need to say. I mean, isn't that everything that all them Americans keep telling me about? Freedom of speech, baby.
You know, only freedom of speech for them. They don't give a shit what we say. We can't do what we want.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hate Americans. They're stupid. That's mean. I shouldn't say that about my people. Well, it's true. I get really mad at people. I chewed somebody out the other day and they got really quiet about it. I think I told you about that, didn't I?
No, you did not. Actually.
Oh.
What happened?
No, you just like some Trump supporter guy. He's like, well, look on the bright side. A lot of evangelicals I've talked to are like changing their minds on Trump. I told you about that, right?
You did tell me about this actually because he was like, he was basically like saying something about like like not being judged or something, even though basically these people are the same people that did all the bullshit to you when you believed in somebody else.
Yeah, like a few years ago. Yeah, no, they're like all wanting nuance and like forgiveness and like acting like they have any sense of fucking ability to choose anything but Republican. It's like, no, you vote Republican until the end of time. Why the fuck am I ever gonna believe you fuckers again? Shut the hell up. And he did. I was like, give me a break. I was pissed. People like that though. People are like fire reacting me. When somebody did a Denzel Washington reply, he said "boom" gif. That was pretty badass. I love Denzel. Now, you don't probably know who that is, but he's a popular actor.
I did not, but that does sound cool.
Yeah, this is kind of heavenly.
This is. I gotta look up where the last door, how to get to the last door because I forget.
This is where Pomni goes when she dies.
This would be a pretty good place for her to go at least.
That's true. It's peaceful. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. So I'll be right back.
All right.
Oof.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh wait, this is the wrong guide. Shit. I put Spyro 3 instead of Spyro 2. Actually, what is this place called again? Winter Tundra. I'm silly. Winter Tundra. Orbs. Because I know if I find the last orb, and I know where it is, but I don't know how to get to it, but if I could find it, then I could probably get the rest of the stuff I'm missing.
Ooh. Give me one second. Got to put my headphones on.
That's kind of where it is.
Okay. There we go.
I think so. At least I think so, because it's
good.
on a reignited video, so hopefully they didn't change it on me. We'll see.
Probably not. I'm sure they'd probably accurate enough with the design.
Yeah, I see the waterfall. It's probably there.
Dude, that's Ripto up there, dude. What the fuck?
I know.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, we're in this funny little part.
Uh-oh.
There's a few times in Spyro where I do think it's kind of cool where it does feel like you're out of bounds, even though you're inbounds, so...
It feels like kind of like heaven. Oh, look, you did it.
Yeah, I'm still missing some gems. I don't know where they are.
I think I know where they are.
Wait,
Up yours, old man. I'm just kidding.
I knew you were going to say that.
How'd you know that?
No, I just felt it. It's like this is the thing you say.
It's a thing I say.
It's the thing people say when, you know...
Sure. I'm a pretty classic character. Thanks for getting on tonight, by the way.
No problem. I gotta find
It's been fun talking more often. We never get to talk.
Yeah.
I feel like we very hardly VC in here ever.
Yeah, we only get to occasionally.
I feel like 5 times a year mostly.
Yeah.
I'm busy though, and you're busy. Everybody's busy all the time. I hate working a job, dude. I miss being able to like just get on the day. I remember that one Saturday when I was just like, "Hey, you guys want to watch Gremlins with me?" You guys are like, "Sure." I was like, "All right, I'm going to bed now. I've been up for the past 15 hours." So I was just bored at like 10 a.m. and I saw you guys are up. I was like, "Okay, let's see."
It was very unexpected, but it worked out.
It was fun. And we got to watch Gremlins 2 like the week later than Big's Big Adventure.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's just it's funny.
It is funny. Omega wanted to fuck Rouge. That was pretty
I
fun.
hated those scenes, but I do think the payoff of him like just walking off and crying was funny.
That was pretty funny. You hate those scenes. They're funny to me.
They're just hard to watch.
That's why I like
I don't
them.
know why.
They're cringy. I eat this shit up. Dude, I used to watch Darkside Phil live for hours on end. For hours. Just watching. I don't know why the fuck I wasted my time doing that, but I did. And I'd pay him like $1, make him say funny things. I shouldn't have done that either. That was a bad idea to give him money.
It probably was.
But he's just so fucking funny, dude. It was funny to get him say confusing things, and he'd make a dumbass look at the camera, and I'd laugh. Like, okay, thanks for the donation. I remember I asked for dating advice from him, and he gave me some, and it was pretty funny.
What was it? Do you even remember it?
I don't remember. I think I have the video still on my computer, though.
That's good.
I don't know where it is. It'd take me a while to find it, because it's from, like, fucking 8 years ago, probably. I'm an old-timer, Nimble.
A little bit, maybe.
A little bit, maybe? I'm like, how old? I'm like 6 years older than you.
Yeah, that's old now. At least compared to what the internet says now.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I don't think it's old, but it's stupid.
You're born in 2003?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 years older than you.
It's great you've learned
Wait, are you 23 or 22?
I'm afraid neither of us can cross this lava.
22.
You'll be 23 this year, though.
Yeah.
So 5 years. 5 years. Okay. Not that big of a difference, I guess. Just half a decade. That's crazy to think about that. I'm old.
Ow.
I'm almost 30, dude. I'm a 90s baby. When I was baby, Bill Clinton was president. You know what I do like in this game, though? I really like that, I like Spyro's little jump that he has at the end of his, glide.
I do like that. I've always enjoyed that, yeah.
That was a nice addition. See, I'll give this game props.
It's kind of exists in Spyro 1, but not really. It's like its own weird thing.
It's really,
Spyro 1.
it's really weak. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be very close to make it work.
Yeah, and it's not the same animation either.
Yeah, it's like weird. It's kind of janky.
Yeah, basically, it's more like a complete stop. More of a little thing.
By the way, when you hit those shield guys, that's a Crash Bandicoot sound effect.
That's funny.
Like when they get dizzy. Like, listen if you hit them
Wow.
again.
I'll probably find another one, yeah.
Huh. He's just sinking the lava like Terminator. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. You son of a bitch. Oh yeah.
That's from Ripper Rouge's boss fight in Crash 2, and he's spinning and dizzy. Remember?
Yeah, that's fun.
That's fucking insane. I recognize that.
That is kind of insane.
That shows you just how many times I fucking played Crash 2, dude. Oof.
Didn't like all all the Spyro games had a demo for a Crash game in it, right?
I don't know. No, because it might have had Crash Bash, maybe. Crash Bash had a Spyro demo in it. And Crash 3 had a Spyro the Dragon demo in it, but I don't think Crash 3 had a Spyro... Well, no, Crash 3 had to have a Spyro one. But only Crash 3.
My 8 brothers have been trapped.
All I know is that
Sink in the lava.
Heroes Tale has a demo for Twin Sandy, I think, in
Head
it.
bash the rocks by jumping, then pressing
It's
triangle.
cool.
At least I think it does. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but
Might have a
I
trailer
think
for
it's
it.
just a trailer for Twin Sanity.
It'd be cool if I had a demo.
There's a demo disc, at least, of a demo of Twin Sanity and Heroes Tale together.
That's awesome. I want that.
Follow me, and remember, jump and then press triangle to head bash.
Yeah, what was I talking about before? I don't even remember.
Forget.
I forget too. Had something to do with that though.
If all, you remember, you were talking about how many times you played Spyro game. I mean, Crash games. That you recognize the sound effects.
Oh
We
yeah.
talked about
Managed to save all
how many Spyro games had a
two.
Crash demo in it, or Crash games had a Spyro demo.
Oh yeah, that's a yeah. Yeah, because Crash, weirdly enough, was like pretty much done by the time Spyro came out.
Yeah.
Because Crash was 1996, 1997, and then 1998 was Crash 3, and Spyro came out 1998 too. Because me and Spyro are the same age. We came out the same year. Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy?
That is kind of crazy.
I'm older, so
Man.
still, I kind of like that though. It's kind of cool that we have a shared birth year. So from the end of time, every time Spyro has a big anniversary, I'll know that's the age I am. Spyro the Dragon's 50th anniversary. I'm like, oh, fuck. Why?
I see those damn goats again.
Dude, I'm older than SpongeBob is. I hate that too.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
That is pretty painful.
I'm 1 year older than SpongeBob.
It's not, this isn't nearly as painful, but it's still funny to me to think about the fact that, like, I'm like, I think I'm a year older exactly from Shark Tale.
Yeah, you are.
It's really funny.
You're older than Insanity too.
Older than what now?
A year older than Insanity too.
I am, yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. I remember I was sentient when Twinsanity came out. I remember seeing the poster at GameStop and buying it. If that's not crazy enough. I remember I really interested me because I remember I was like, oh, it's green, and that's my favorite color back then. And like it was 2D. I was like, oh, it's awesome. I was like, I want that. And then I got it. I still remember Super Smash Bros. Brawl was the most hype I've ever been for a video game at any point because it had Solid Snake and Sonic the Hedgehog in it.
That is a pretty good reason to get hyped, though.
And I was so excited, and I bought that, and I loved that fucking game, dude. I played the shit out of Brawl. I played Brawl more than anything else in my life.
I played Brawl a lot too. You probably still played more than me, but I still played Brawl a lot.
I did, and dude, when I got Wi-Fi, I played Brawl online for like thousands of hours. I just sit in my basement and play it all day and all night. It was that fun to me. Even though it was shit, I still liked it that much, dude. It was that's just such a good game.
I never had any Wi-Fi stuff really with Nintendo games until like way later. It was weird.
Yeah, Wii era was fun with the
internet,
Wi-Fi.
I just never did any Wi-Fi stuff in Nintendo.
I didn't think of it until it was like one day I was like, what's Wi-Fi? And I was like, oh, can we hook that up? Yeah, I enjoyed the Wii era though, and I like downloading those old games and playing them. I remember I bought Alex Kidd Miracle World for my mom because my mom loved that game.
Yeah.
And we'd play that on my Wii all the time with her. That was fun. Those were the good old days. I feel like the Wii, people hate the Wii, like old school fans, but I feel like the Wii was a great console. I'm sorry. It was a great system.
I think the Wii was a good thing to have in general.
I loved it. I played it for hours.
Yeah, I think there is some stuff you can say about like, oh, you know, the Wii might have did, I guess, some harm to this or that, but I don't
Yeah.
think it was necessarily a bad console.
Had some great
You know,
games.
yeah, I had to do this again, which sucks, by the way.
That does suck. But honestly, I mean, like, when I first got my Wii, I basically I got like 2 games. I got Super Paper Mario, I got Wii Sports, and I got Sonic the Secret Rings. So Sonic the Secret Rings doesn't count as a game because that's an abomination. So that's why that doesn't count. I couldn't even play that. Outside the party mode, that's the only thing I played. Super Paper Mario, I didn't like that one very much. I was disappointed it was like regular Paper Mario, but I liked it more as I played it as I got older. But Wii Sports, that was a great game. That's all I needed. I played that one hours. Simple and fun. Didn't have a lot to it, but it was fun. And you could make your Miis and add them to the game.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know. I guess as an adult, I mean that's why. Because as an adult, I probably wouldn't give a shit about that stuff. As a kid, that was fucking fun as hell. I mean, all my parents and stuff thought that was fucking cool as shit. My uncle was like, I want one of these things. My uncle loved the Wii and the DS.
That's good.
It was just like, I don't know. I just miss. It's not that wasn't a good era for Nintendo to get so casual like that and like rely so much on gimmicks. But like at the same time, it's like I do miss like just the goofiness and the fun too.
Yeah.
Now everything's just kind of like more hardcore and more lame.
Basically, that's how I feel.
So, I don't know. Uh-oh, Nimble.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Now we can take out these fucking boulder bros.
Yeah. I don't know if you agree, but that's how I felt.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a big stickler, but I always feel like gaming is better when people still acknowledge casual audiences. But I feel like the problem is now is that like people do mostly play into the hardcore crowd for like more independent projects, and that's not always a bad thing, but it is very much annoying when you just want like a nice easygoing experience or something more tuned to what you wanted again as a kid or when you first got into gaming at least. But it's like, and then there's the opposite problem for AAA gaming is I feel like they're just playing to the hands of people that don't like video games now. Well, I guess maybe not now, but it feels like that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's why I like the Astrobot so much. Is Astrobot was like a AAA game basically, and that game was great, easy, casual, fun game. That was an amazing
I wish I
game.
could play it because it does look good, and it's by the fucking Ape Escape people, and I trust the Ape Escape people because they make good fucking games.
That is a great game. I mean, there was a way you could play it technically.
I know. If I could ever figure it out.
I could stream my PS5 to my PC, and then we could play it. You could play it through Parsec.
That's true.
It probably wouldn't feel right because you don't have the haptic triggers of the PS5 controller. So I don't know, but try it. Might even work. I don't know.
We'll see. One day, we'll see.
I mean, I would have gotten you a PS5 if it was like, you know, a normal era, but now fucking PS5s are fucking $700. People said, "Let's vote for the Orange Man. What's the worst that could happen?"
Yeah.
Everything could possibly happen.
Shit. No, I didn't know Hunter. God damn it, Hunter.
Hunter's just so fucking mean, dude.
As long as you're here, would you like to help me?
At least he talks.
Stubborn earth shapers.
What I really love about old Hunter's voice is that a lot of the time he feels like he's talking to Spyro like he's a little guy, and I think it's funny because they kind of have beef a little bit in this game, even though it's not like shown all that much. It's just shown that like Hunter doesn't super like Spyro at the start, and so he just kind of makes him do like little chores with him. But there's some stuff where they're being competitive like little rivals, which I think is nice.
I mean, I'm on Hunter's side. I was a little bitch.
He's kind of a little bitch anyways, yeah.
I'm wearing my Jack shirt right now.
Oh. My controller died. Give me a second.
Uh-oh, Nimble. As soon as I said Jax, your controller died.
He did this to me.
Uh-oh.
Asham,
Asham? Is that what he said?
before he gets back up, remember head bash by jumping and then press triangle.
You back?
No, I'm getting my controller plugged in.
No.
Doing that thing where it's connecting to my computer, but it's not really connected. So I don't know why it's doing this, but I blame Windows 11 being Windows 11.
Yeah, Windows 11's terrible. Everything Microsoft does is terrible. Everything's terrible. I'm just kidding. That's not true. We're a positive channel, right, Nimble? The world's great.
At least they did one good thing, even though I guess it's more Xbox and Microsoft, but at least they're bringing back Spyro.
That is true.
That's the thing that they've done.
That's one of the few positive things we've had lately.
Yeah.
We were having a good week last week, and then fucking Nintendo's fucking show fucking tanked everything. And they...
Honestly, I didn't. Yeah, it's really bad for the Switch too. But like, I'm so used to like pretty shitty directs, anyways. At least to me, anyways.
Well, dude, that was
the issue was afterwards because all the fucking price bullshit and the fact that like, oh yeah, Nintendo Switch doesn't have the greatest lineup right now.
Yeah.
Even though I guess it has a few more games than the original Switch did.
Dude, that was I'm not kidding. That was bad, dude. That was
bad. No, it was definitely bad. But I'm just saying, I've dealt with a lot of bad directs also. At least
Yeah.
me personally.
I know what you mean, but I'm just saying that like in the context of right now, that was
Right now it's especially
that was bad. You have a price point increase, and the best you can show is Link sleeping in a bed. It's like, what the fuck are you guys thinking, dude? You don't show Fire Emblem and Xenoblade, and then show a bunch of third-party crap, and then a Zelda logo. That don't get people getting on a console, dude. that was bad. That was like I thought for a second I was like, should I sell my Switch too after that? I was like, no, there'll be good games eventually.
You know what's really weird to me?
What?
I was talking to people about that direct in that server I was in.
They're like, fuck yeah, that was great.
I was like, dude, everybody fucking knew that this Ocarina of Time bullshit was gonna happen. Like, cause it was basically leaked way earlier. So like, why the fuck didn't they just why did they capitalize off that in the fucking direct? Why did they only give it like 5 seconds? It was direct that was longer it was literally a direct that was typically 10 minutes longer than they usually are. So I'm like, why the fuck didn't they give it more time?
What?
So much stuff that it could have more time to give and focus on, but it didn't. And I didn't understand it. And I was like gone for like, I didn't even see like half of the fucking direct because I was asleep.
Why didn't they
I woke up and there's fucking Nintendo Sports 2 and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just didn't know. Why did they just like? I thought what I was expecting was like, and leading into Nintendo Treehouse, live footage of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. I thought that was gonna be like a big thing. They're gonna play like it for like an hour or something, you know? But no, it didn't pop up there. It's like, what? Why are we showing Rhythm Heaven? It's like, I mean, Rhythm Heaven's good, but that's a Switch 1 game. What the hell are you guys doing? Do they just genuinely not have anything? And by the way, I was looking on Wikipedia. I saw that fucking Next Level Games is working on Metroid Prime 4, so they're pushing that shit out the fucking door, dude. That's why they didn't have anything to show. They had Next Level Games and Retro fucking pushing that slop out. So that's me. It's not slop. It's okay. I'm
still disappointed in that game specifically because it's like, I don't know much about Prime as a series and I want to get into it. I'm like, dude, this game better have the fucking Pikmin effect, or at the very least the first 3 games have a pretty like completed storyline before they get to like kind of just mediocre bullshit or whatever. I don't know.
I mean,
it's like I know Metroid isn't a very story heavy series. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I hope it gives me the good effect of like where I find it very interesting and cool, because I think Pikmin is very interesting and cool with its characters and how it uses stuff. I'm not as like other Pikmin fans where it's like, oh, I like to theorize about like how the world ended and what like the Rifes mean. Like, no, I think the storyline of Olimar and like looking at him deeply as a character and how like the devs actually like took that into consideration throughout like the entire fucking franchise. And like that's so cool. The dev never does that shit. And I
Sure.
was like, they actually fucking took these. They took into consideration how these characters work and function, and they like had them progress. And Olimar became more and more fucking angry and like
Evil.
just you're not evil, but he became more angry and upset it. You could read it from his fucking notes and shit, and how it all culminates in the side story in Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
Where
He
he
fucking
shoots
freaks
himself.
out at Louis, and it shows how much of an unreliable narrator Olimar can be. And it's signed from fucking Pikmin 2, where Olimar doesn't fucking teach Louis anything, because the ship's always catching him for not fucking teaching you how to do anything either.
Yeah.
And you see it even in the fucking intro movie for that game, where it shows you how to play Pikmin and how fucking Louis is just trying to do shit, and Olimar is fucking the one having to do it because Louis doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. It's shit like that I love in Pikmin. And so I'm hoping, because I find Metroid, for the little I've played of the original Metroids, I think Samus is a very interesting character, and I want to see that reflected. I don't necessarily need dialogue from her, but I like how those games and those little small narratives connect to her as a character, because I'm just like wondering what the fuck is Samus thinking, like what is going on in her head, because I wonder, because it's interesting, because like that's like all this shit's insane that's happening to her. I don't know. It's why I'm interested in Metroid Prime and stuff, but I think it's so stupid that Metroid Prime takes place before some of the Metroid 2D entries, because it's like, why the fuck isn't it just its own thing? Why isn't Prime just its own thing? Why would you make it all before fucking Metroid 2? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't really have to. They don't really care about that.
I know, but it's like, I don't know.
I mean,
love
I
good Pikmin 2 and stuff.
I do want to say, I mean, to be fair, I don't think I feel like Prime 4 is just kind of destined to be what it is because of the development. Retro Studios, Retro Studios had to basically take what they had already. They couldn't totally restart it.
That's basically what I heard. Yeah, they tried to keep all the stuff that Bandai or Namco, whoever the fuck is doing it, but
Yeah, so they probably made a bad game okay, I imagine.